Hey everybody, Steven here, playing Subnautica Below Zero, today covering the latest updates from the devs. Warning with this one though, I like to do that, there's going to be story stuff in here, especially towards the end. If you guys don't want any story spoilers, you're not going to want to watch this video. But if you don't really mind and you want to see some new stuff, let's get into it right now. So, looking at Parvan's security bunker here, obviously if you can see in the corner of the bed, we have a new blanket. Which I really like the look of. I'm hoping these become available to us. So that's a ghost Leviathan there. I like the neon color. What's crazy though is that they folded it up so you don't get quite as good of a look at it. I know it's supposed to it's supposed to look like somebody slept in it, right? Which you would just throw your blanket away when you got up. So that's realistic looking, but I just wish I could see the whole thing. It looks cool. Next one here we have the Sea Dragon Leviathan, and then we have the prawn suit there, that neon red too with this. I like that look. Now this is a poster, so you'll actually get to pick this up, take it back to your base, which is awesome. Beyond that, not going to see anything new necessarily in here. Let me ghost in though. Strange place for a security bunker. And then if we go, did the person who worked here also live in storage? Let's see, let me let that go through. No. Alright. Let us find this. So, is it public? Where is it? Altera. We scroll down. Security report, creature still dead, caves still sealed. So looking at this is really just talking about Parvan patrolling. He's not finding anything outside of a rock that he mentions there. But the bigger one with this, security recording. So with this, the actual recording, so we're going to get voice work with this. But I'll read it right now. Parvan, hello, is someone there? Sam, oh no. Parvan, Samantha, is that you? Sam, yeah. Told you I was investigating. Nervous laughter. Don't worry about me. I'm on my way out. Parvan, you can't keep doing this. We have protocols. Sam, Parvan, stand back. Don't come any closer. Parvan, why? What are you up to? Sam, Parvan, I mean it. Stop. Sam, she screams. Parvan, he screams. So that's that moment of death, essentially, right? So that's a big one right there. But let's go into the actual cave here, and I'm going to check out a couple different things with this before we kind of do the cure here. You can see it in here, it's faint, but we have that opening. I'm wondering if they're going to clean that up a little bit. They have stuff in there, but I'm wondering if they may try to highlight or maybe make it a little bit bigger. My assumption is it's just bringing light into this area. But let's zoom through the ice here. And there it is. I mean, they've added details enough that you have rocks and kind of the ice right here. But it used to be right over here. I'm wondering why they decided to change this. One of those things where little details like this, when they tweak it, I wish I can kind of hear their conversations around it, what their reasoning is. But we have that. Let's ghost in here. Let's get the antidote going. What's this? The color of that changes based off the time of day, by the way. So if we go day, it's going to look different. The icon on this has been updated as well, which I like the new look. And I'm going to read this when they start talking. I just won't do it as well. So it may sound a little bit corny because it's supposed to have emotion behind it, right? But I like this right here, the animation of this actually being cured. That's pretty awesome. I believe the antidote was effective. Without it, the bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture. It feels good doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure out here. My people do not experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something? Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution, like knowing that even though I'm still heartbroken, I'll be okay. Architects find contentment in all moments in time simultaneously. What you experience sounds more fulfilling than contentment. Fulfilling is a great word for it, Alan. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her. I learned a little more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I'd told her that more, and I got to finish what she started. She would have wanted this contained, to keep everyone safe. She always wanted to make a difference. I feel grateful I can give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye. I've noticed that sometimes it seems to help you to talk. Would it help for you to say it now? You are uncomfortable. Yes, but maybe you're right. You're my hero, Sam, forever and always. I'll tell everyone I know about you and the difference you made in the world and in me. I love you. Goodbye. Now keep in mind this is just one chunk of the story too, because at this point, based off kind of how things are going, I don't think this... Alan's still in your head. You haven't made him yet, right? So there's still much more to do. So there's like this multiple chunks that we're seeing coming along with this, right? We have building Alan, we have figuring out what happened to Sam and stopping this. We have this stuff with Marg that kind of flows into this cure, right? And then the end and how we get out of this. So very interesting with what they've done, but I'm interested to actually see also how this all kind of ties together. I know that's a big thing that they're working on right now, that Jill's working on, and then her other writers here. So that's actually going to be it outside of one last final thing. And there are little hidden areas now that they've updated where you're supposed to send the spy penguin. I'm not going to get into that today. I need to do a little bit more searching myself. But where are we at? Let's go to Phi Robotics. And we are going to go in the bunker here. This room. They have updated the map finally. So remember, if you remember the old map, it just looked like a doodle, and I figured they were going to update it. And this looks way better. I like the look of this. So you can see on the map there those spots where we're going to find areas for the spy penguin to go in. So use this as a guide, right? And I believe once you scan it, it's actually in your deal here. Bigger thing is going to be tracking it down, because I haven't done that yet. Since I did the NC all, makes it a little bit harder to find some of this stuff. And that even said temp on it too. I don't think it's temp anymore. Public documents, codes and clues. Ooh, spy penguin doodle. Yeah, anyways, it'll end up here. It's going to be in somewhere in here. It's just actually finding where it is. Once I've done the NCL, like I said, a little bit harder to find all of this stuff, but it will be in here so you guys can actually utilize that. You take it with you. But that's actually going to be it for this video, everybody. If you like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.